big focus right now is Maharashtra and indeed Mumbai, the country's financial art and entertainment capital, now crossing the 51,000 coronavirus cases mark, with 51,100 cases being reported. Maharashtra as a whole has crossed 90,000 cases now. This means that Mumbai has crossed yet another landmark, a dubious landmark of sorts, and that is it has now 700 more cases than China's Wuhan, where the global pandemic first surfaced in December. Purva joining us at this point with the latest on that. Purva, what's being done right now in terms of ramping up infrastructure further, and what seem to be the most telling points of concern?
Well, at this point of time, it's absolutely correct that Mumbai's total has in fact crossed Wuhan's total at this point of time. So basically 51,100 is the total number of cases in Mumbai. But out of those 51,100, 26,000 are active cases. So the government here says is that the doubling rate in Mumbai has increased. It is currently at 23 days. They are, according to the authorities, it is not much of a concern, although the number of cases are rising consistently. 1,000 plus cases every day Mumbai is seeing. But at this point of time, the government says that in Mumbai, at least the doubling rate has improved. Out of the 24 wards, the average of 24 wards doubling rate is 23 days currently. And in fact, there are certain wards which has less than 12 days as the average. So there are these few wards where there is still a concern. But Dharavi, which was a main concern for Mumbai authorities at this point of time, it's seeing some silver lining with Dharavi. Number of cases are coming down, and it is just on an average in the last 1 week, it was on an average 12 cases per day. So the authorities are saying that yes, the efforts are being put to concentrate on these containment zones and these so-called red zone areas. However, they are also saying that the ramping up of facilities is also done. They are prepared with a number of beds, increasing the number of beds. But the main concern at this point of time in Mumbai and in Maharashtra as well is that even though the government is saying that they are ramping up the facilities, but the healthcare staff is the main concern at this point of time, because the healthcare staff, the non-availability of healthcare staff is actually making things worse at this point of time. So yes, definitely we are seeing that the cases are rising, and this is very concerning because Mumbai is also going on in this unlock 1.0 phase where private offices have started functioning, although with just a 10% staff. But yes, traffic is out on road, people are out on road. And
yeah, Purva, the other big story, of course, is the fact that a high-ranking official of Mumbai's civic body, the BMC, has now died. While his exact cause of death is not known, it seems he had tested positive for coronavirus as well. What are we hearing about that?
Yes, definitely. In fact, that is also one tragic news that came in yesterday when the high-ranking official, he was from the water supply department and he worked in the headquarters. So the BMC officials were saying that it is not that he worked in any containment zone or any COVID-related areas, but he was working for a water supply department. But he was in fact involved in building up those jumbo facilities at Nesco and Varli. But he was tested positive and just a day before, and while he in fact was advised home quarantine, and yesterday itself, after within just 24 hours, he in fact passed away. That is what the BMC says, and BMC has also announced that it was announced earlier that whoever their employees, if they pass away due to COVID, their family would get a 50 lakh compensation. So that has been announced by BMC, and BMC is saying that although he was tested positive, his exact cause of death is not yet known. Whether it was due, yes, definitely he was tested positive, but the cause of death, the actual cause of death, was not yet known.
All right.